Hello, everyone. Don't be, it's not clickbait here. I'm just on a sorcerer for a few minutes to, I did do a couple of upgrades. I want to show those off. Because let's talk, let's go ahead and let's jump in and talk about the dev stream from earlier today. So, there was like 15 minutes Diablo Immortal talk, but whatever. Ignoring that. So it was like an hour and a half long. They talked about, a lot of stuff about Season 1. It comes out on the 20th. There's going to be a big patch on the 18th. They're not trying to patch during the seasons. I don't know. I played Dungeons and Dragons Online. It's the same thing when they started doing hardcore seasons. They didn't have regular seasons. They just started the hardcore ones after like 15 years of the game being out. Anyway, they tried not to do big patches, or at least for the first 4 or 5 seasons. And then they, fucking one season, they decided to do a huge patch right in the middle of the season. Kind of screwed people over. But anyway, that's not about this game. So today's patch was a lot of bug fixes, not any balance changes really. They did add uniques to Helltide chest. Well, there was a little problem about that. So I went and took a break from the game and did some other stuff, did some chores. Wife and kid are out at an amusement park, camping right next to the amusement park because wife finally got camper fixed after like 3 years. So they're having fun camping, and I'm stuck at home with all the pets for a couple days. I'm going to go visit them. It's only 30 minutes away, but I'm not a fan of heat, and with my back, I can't walk through an amusement park for very long, so it's not even a point in giving me a ticket. I just suffered to go through Disney last year, but that was different. Anyway, where was that this year? So I found out, I got back on the game a couple hours ago, and I was like, oh, I threw up a video, and they're like, or I'd read some Reddit threads, and they're like, oh yeah, Helltide, you need to go do it. They're dropping Shakos. Or Harder Conquest, and I was like, oh, well, that sucks because my sorcerer just hit level 74, and you need to be level 85 to drop the super uniques. So I was like, well, how long is it going to take me to start grinding? Well, I still had 65 dungeons to do. I already got all the renown rewards, but yeah. Oh, I need to get YouTube up. Hold on. Yeah, Helltide, you need to go do it. They're... Alright, that's done. I mean, it's 2 in the morning, so there's probably not going to be anyone in here anyway, but just in case. So I was like, okay, well, maybe it'll take me maybe if I grind really hard, I can play a lot tomorrow. Maybe I can get 8 or 10 hours in tomorrow and, get up to like L80, and then maybe the next day or 2, maybe I get to 85 in like 3 days. Surely possible. And then I got all these dungeons to knock out anyway. I mean, even though I've got all the renown rewards, I still wanted to finish all the dungeons on one character for max renown. And sure enough, I got in the game. I swapped off the rogue who had been playing for like 20, 30 minutes. And I spent like an hour going through inventory because I'd been working on inventory today. Just clearing up the stash because I'd realized that both my characters were... inventory is getting full with all the rogue stuff now, because once I started getting into level 60, 55, 60 area, I was getting a lot more aspects I didn't have, so I was, and duplicates I was keeping, and I just needed a full stash for that, for the rogue, like I have for the sorcerer. So anyway, I finally started leveling the sorcerer up, and you can see I did the 3 dungeons and didn't even get half of a paragon point, and I was like, man, this is fucking bullshit. And I'm on World Tier 4, so it's not like I was messed up on was on World Tier 3, so it's like, man, I'm not wanting to do, let's see, 3, 6, like 20, 30 dungeons to level up. I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. Anyway, I figured I'd stick with it for a few more just to get like 10% of them done. But so I put up a video, and Rax had posted a video. I refreshed my YouTube up on the second monitor because that's what I've been doing. I've been streaming the game. But like 20% of the time. So I'm just like, I just watch videos on the other monitor. And sure enough, I'm watching this video. He's like, oh yeah, go farm Helltides. And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying. I need time to get leveled up to get over there. And even then, they were saying it was like a less than 1% chance. But basically, if you did it, you had, turn in a couple hundred chests for the helmets. That I was like, oh, I could probably do 3 or 4 per Helltide, so I could probably get in like 20, 30 a day. So it might take me a week, but I should be able to get one. And I need to level up anyway, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm just like, okay, it might take me a week or two, but I can get this done, and then I'll be able to give it to whatever character that I'm playing in game. And I will probably, since I'm not level 100, I could use it while leveling on my alts. Well, I'm watching the video. I scroll down. And this isn't the first video I'd watch. I'd already, like I said, I'd already ran it to like 3 dungeons, and they were pretty easy. I was just running through them. And it said hot fixed. So then I stopped and I spent like an hour reading Reddit and stuff. And well, a lot of people were pissed off because, like, yeah, evidently they had hot fixed it to not only remove it from dropping, but they removed all the 6 uber uniques from dropping in the game at all, which they're supposed to hot fix tomorrow. So that's, I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, okay, they're saying that what happened was because barbs and sorcerers don't have other unique helmets, class specific ones. Especially barbs, because there's a lot more barbs 85 plus than sorcerers. You know, sorcerers are the most played class. It seems that like people don't play it at end game as much because it falls off so hard. So the problem was, it seems that maybe 1 out of 1,000 people who did Hell Tides during that 2-hour time on barbs, and a few sorcerers got that. So there's a lot of people that also didn't get it. I don't know, maybe 1 in 100. So got it. I don't know how many came out. There was posts saying, yeah, Rob, the guy that had like the first 100, he was saying it was about a 0.5% chance from, I guess, the information he had gathered. I don't have more info on that. So I was like, well, for one, I'm not leveled up. For two, I'd have to get lucky to get one. And, you know, Hell Tides are on a timer, so anyway, so I am not that upset about it. Chances of getting one is actually low, and now I don't have to worry about grinding the stuff, so I actually didn't really have time for that. That's fine, you know. What I'm concerned about is, like, a lot of people are like, are they going to pull them back away from people? And I'm like, shit, I don't know I don't think there's a right answer there. Like, do you get people like super excited that they pulled one of these super uniques that's basically, well, it's not build defining, but it's so big of a power boost and you can pass it to other characters? And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'd feel if I had it and then lost it. I mean, I'd be pretty upset. I don't know if I'd just completely quit playing. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to guess they're not going to take them away from people, which then you have a situation where it fucks everybody else over. Because, I mean, yeah, sure, you only have to wait a day for their turn back on, but well, that means everyone else can't get, they have to go back to the, their drop value is 1. Like a normal, like, unique is something like 40,000, where these are like drop rate of 1, at least according to this website I was looking at. And like an aspect is like 800,000 or some shit. So you basically, I mean, just look how many, like, some of these items took 3 weeks to drop in the game at all. I mean, there was multiple reports of people saying they'd got one and sold it because they didn't need it, but I believe some of those reports are true. I mean, some people just play and they don't watch, you know, fucking YouTube videos. They're not hardcore stuff. Anyway, so moving on. So when I was on the sorcerer going through the inventory, yeah, I'm actually going to do that now. One good thing about doing the dungeons was I was doing the ones that were, I did like 2 that were nightmare. 2 to 3 I did were nightmare dungeons at the time. And in fact, I actually waited 11 minutes for the reset. So I got, not nightmare, tree whisper stuff. Alright, so let me go show you the bank real quick. I'm going to talk fast because I don't want to spend too much time on this. I did move some things around in here. Like realizing I had, the Frost Nova was perfect. Need to be in the perfect rows. I deleted some sorcerer stuff that I had, older items that I wasn't using anymore. I cleaned up all this. Alright, so, yeah, so this here is, I took off my other control. So I had these items here. I had like what was it? 7 items here. I deleted the boots because the only thing they really had was movement speed and willpower. Level 58. They did have a lot of movement speed, but they're level 65. That's right. The armor was 58. And the armor was might, but it was only 4 seconds out of 6, and it wasn't that good either. So I deleted those 2 things just to clear up some space. Someone was saying this haunted crossbow comes from like a special event in Helltides, so I decided not to get rid of it. But this is like miscellaneous stuff. Don't know what I'm doing with. I took the necromancer stuff from this page, the top row of that tab. So I had the amulet for the elementalist, which I've only pulled like a couple of those. I was trying to get a new one, but I had extra gloves here, not the ice charge ones, but extra charge bolts when they had 2 cast charge bolts. But they already had the same lightning strike and injured as my odor gloves here, so I knew when they upgraded they were going to get more. I rerode whatever the other crap was on it I didn't need. I did get attack speeds. My attack speed did go down a little bit, but at this point I'm using a lot more charged boats than Arc Lash. So attack speed and basic skill attack speed is not aspect. I haven't used that in a long time because I don't use that very often. In fact, it's almost getting to the point where I'm wondering if I should drop Arc Lash and maybe unstable currents and just go like Hydra and Lightning Spear or something for cooldowns. Anyway, so I had an extra control here, and I had the 50% on the amulet. So what I did was I put the elementalist on the amulet. I hated giving up the 50% control, but so now I got 42% increased critical strike when I'm above 100 mana. Now I do have this older one of these older rings that had plus mana. I really need I've been wanting to get a newer ring for this, but it's got I actually have one here which I think's overall better, but this one has plus mana on it and I need plus mana now, so yeah. Anyway, and this has kind of low critical strike chance roll, but I don't really don't really need this gain 20 resource that much, but I was like, actually that's not too bad. I mean, if I could put if I actually could pull another freaking prodigy that was actually worth a damn. I think I've only pulled a few of these and they were all low level. Anyway, if I did go all cooldowns, I was thinking maybe that would be better. There also is Umbral, so I was trying to figure out what's the best aspect to keep my mana up. I know like Ice Shard builds use these, but anyway, so I put the elementalist and overwrote the 50% control, and then I put the extra control I had over here on the new gloves. It had meteorites or something on it. It was crap. So I did gain like 8% critical lightning strike, and then like 15% damage to injured. I lost like 1.5 attack speed. Unfortunately, even though it started with 2 ranks of charge votes, it did not go up to 4. My attack power and damage didn't change. But what did change was when I cast now above 100 mana, and I have 141, and this cost 26. So basically my first 2 casts when I'm full is I get an extra 42% crit. I have 17, so that means I'm running about 60% critical strike chance. Why is that important? There's a couple of things, so let me think. I do get this lucky hit, 5% chance to get resource. Okay, I don't think I have anything that's critical based here. Also, my rogue was running Nightmare Dungeons today. I got a Frostburn. I didn't even know Frostburn could drop in tier 3. I went ahead and upgraded it, but it's got the lowest critical strike chance you can get. And the other stuff, I'm like, yeah, 5% chance to restore resource, lucky hit, chance to freeze. You know, I can still put this on my boots if I want. I went ahead and aspect this other fortune one. I have a 19 I could use if I wanted to. So that's why you have a barrier active. Oh, that's one thing I could do if I take off Arc Lash and Unstable. I could grab Ice Barrier, which I hear you kind of basically need it end game. As you're pushing higher nightmare dungeons. I was like, well, this gives me a chance to freeze enemies for 2 seconds, and then this gives me a chance while frozen to unleash a frost nova to freeze more enemies, and it has more damage to frozen, and then this has more freeze duration, and this has freeze duration. Yeah, so that would probably be great if I was doing the Blizzard build, but right now, especially when I just got to upgrade my gloves, so look at, I'm gonna lose like that damage to injured, to critical strike, the 3 ranks of charge bolts, which is actually a lot, because this is what, 8600. Take that off and it goes down to 71, so that's a big change. And I just don't think the chance to freeze enemies right now is worth trading, but I do think this might work on some of the other characters. I mean, that's why I went ahead and I was like, oh yeah, I never did upgrade these either. I actually started thinking about, since I have this, want to stay over 100 mana, maybe I should put on Mother's Embrace, but the stats on this one, other than the aspect being maximized, the stats suck. And I've got to pull 2 or 3 more of these, but they've all been worse overall, so. I think I pulled an Ancestral one, but the stats on that suck too. Anyway. Right, critical strike stuff. So we get chance for crackling, don't really care about that. We get increased critical strike when we hit stuff. So enemies deal 15% less damage for 5 seconds after being critically struck. So if I can critically strike them 60% of the time, it means I basically can keep this up all the time. I can't do that right now because I don't have the mana regeneration for it, but I just happened to check this while I was going through looking for critical strike stuff. I completely forgot that this is based on critical strikes. It says critical strikes increase these bonuses by 25%. It doesn't say to 25%. So close enemies take 10% increased damage, so that should go up to 35%, and they deal 20% less damage to you. Now this only lasts 3 seconds, so it's important to be able to critical strike a lot, right? So 20 plus 25 would mean you're making them do 45%. That's 45% damage reduction from the thing. So you want to get your critical strike up. And right now I don't have a lot of critical strike, because you can get critical strike on gloves and rings. So this one's 6.3. So I need to try to get a ring with critical strike here. I already rewrote that, so I can't rewrote the lightning damage. And I want to get critical strike here. And I probably want to swap this one. So this one does give me a resource when I heal, but at some point I also need to get armor, right? So I don't know. Anyway, so there are some options here I got to figure out to, what ring aspect do I want to do? And I'm not sure, but there should be a way to figure that out. Also trying to find a better elementalist. This amulet should be good enough for now. The cooldown reduction is really high. The mana cost reduction is nice, so I think that starts at 30. So I'm getting 25% off. Or is it 35? I can't remember. Yeah, it's not going to show it. Anyway, so that's the thing. I got another perfect blizzard one. I also got another. Oh, the other gloves I had unstable currents. It was this one, but it was 8%. I don't think it was coming out. No, so I did lose that, and I lost 18% off this aspect. But yeah, not just having 42% critical strike. So when I was running through those dungeons, I was like, man, I'm killing stuff so much faster. So we get this up to 60%. Add it with our current critical strike, 17.3. Why is my dog on my mouse cord? Yeah, it's just wife's not here. The dogs are. Ugh. The dogs are keep laying underneath my computer. At some point, they're going to hit the surge protector switch. I just know they are. Sorry, so anyway, 60 plus 17 would be 77. If I can get it on the gloves, another ring, then you're looking like another 7% each. So 77 plus like 14. Yeah, you'd be like in the 90 percentile. So that would really, really pay off. So I'll also have to look at my Paragon boards and look for critical strike damage if I'm going to start criticaling that much. Basically what I'm saying is I can see my power, not just my power, but also my defenses from that up close enemies part. But just my overall power level should be shooting up once I get that. I knew when I'd read about that it was going to help a lot. Now, that Elementalist is a sorcerer only one, so I do have to play sorcerer to get it. Just real quick here before I go into this, I did change this 1 point from stunning to the cooldown reduction because I've been running a lot of level 15 area nightmare dungeons, and I've been running into more crowd control issues, getting frozen and stuff, and sometimes I have to shadow step just to get out because it's my only ability I can use to get out. It provides unstoppable, so I wanted to show my Paragon points. So right now I'm taking exploit off because I'll show you my upgrades. My concealment is getting really low on cooldown. I'm not quite able to keep it up 100%. But exploit, you can't keep up 100% either. If you can kill stuff in 3 seconds, great. But since my poison damage goes over 9 seconds, and I'm frequently waiting on it to go kill stuff, I don't think exploit actually works that well for me. And you have to wait 17 seconds before you can do it again. So I took it off. I stopped leveling it. I kind of regret leveling it so much now. I did go through the skill calculator yesterday. It's been a couple hours on the Paragon board, so I have my plan for that. So like this will get changed, but for right now I want this for the increased radius, but this was going to go over here once I unlock the third board. So I'm going to be doing this board and this one. So this will be control. This will be Bane, which is already there. This is going to be snare. This is going to be Frost Feeder, which I had not planned on Frost Feeder, but Frost Feeder gives increased damage to chilled targets, and I chill a lot, so you can get a lot of damage from that one. The increased chill effect will help with the frozen too, but then I'm going to be taking versatility because it gives this base 15. Because my last one is going to be basically just getting a glyph. And versatility, the board that I'm looking at is the one that gives bonus damage to elite damage and armor class. So versatility gives increased magic nodes, so it's going to give me a lot more armor class and damage to elites. And then the last one's going to be ambush. So I did change some of the ones I was going to use. Right now, I've got this one. I mean, there's going to be more point spin when these actually increase in size. Like this is going to be strength. Like I'm not going to have this point here. It's going to be coming up through here to get this point of strength. Anyway, some of the stuff I wasn't going to be able to take, like these little minor trap skill cooldown reductions, or well, we'll get the strength later for that, but this extra damage reduction from enemies affected by traps. Right now I'm getting 10% here. Later on I'm going to get like damage reduction versus poison enemies. So I'm going to have some extra damage reductions. I don't know. People are saying when you push really high, you need like all kinds of damage reduction. So I don't know. All right, boom. We already talked about that. We already talked about this stuff. Yeah, I moved the potions to the necro. This is, yeah, talk about the frostburn. So sorcerer uniques, rogue uniques, necro's got like 3 uniques. Druid's got like 1 or 2, but they're fine. I don't think the barb's got 1 yet. But I'm not gonna put them over here because I'm not sure what their builds are doing. And so these are just universal uniques. This stuff I don't know what I'm doing with. This is for the necro when they level up. This is still sorcerer stuff I gotta go through. This is if I switch to actually these 3 things are if I switch to ice shards or blizzard. That's that ring I thought about maybe putting the control on, or not the control, whatever one I have on that, because it has critical strike chance, but I don't know if I'm keeping that yet. So anyway, I did go through a bunch of stuff today. This I'm going to give to my barbarian because he's the only one who really still uses a basic skill a lot. I mean, like, I don't even think my necro has a basic skill. This character doesn't, and sorcerer, like I said, is getting to the point. If I get enough mana regeneration, I'm not going to be arc lashing anymore. And this one I have to check with the mule to see if I'm going to be probably going to be trashing that too. Now, so I moved all this stuff up. All this stuff here is going to be gone by level 64. So this, I do not need the aspect, and I don't really need the dagger. So I think I'm going to trash that. This has the perfect edge masters I'm going to need later, and I'm thinking I can go ahead and make use of it at 64 by putting it on this ancestral ring. So I got this from one of the caches that were locked, and then they unlocked it with the hotfix like a week ago. Open it on the rogue at like level 50 something, and then this is one of the items I got. Yeah, the pants was the other one. So I wasn't able to make use of either one of those items. So I'm thinking I'll put the perfect on there because, well, damage to close or distant is just good damage. Because no matter what character uses it, they can pretty much make use of it. Also for this build, there's times where I don't know, like when I poison traps. So imagine I poison trap something. It's got 9 seconds to poison. And then I dash a room away. Does that count as I'm doing damage to distant enemies or damage to close enemies? Because I did the initial damage when it was close. I don't know. And there's no way to like know that unless you like have a good way of testing it. Anyway, in the physical damage, most characters have at least one multiple forms of physical, and then there's the code. You could always reroll one of these stats. And you can always change the imprint, but having a level 60 ancestral ring is pretty nice. So what I'm thinking to do is put the edge masters on there, because, well, barbarians and druids, as they get higher level, especially when they get into World Tier 4 and get ancestral stuff, their resources are, like, I've seen them at high, like level 80, 90 plus. They don't have resource problems. They keep their resource above like 50% all the time. I mean, it's not like this item has to be for in-game. I'm just saying from like level 60 to 75, we'll say that this could be useful to somebody. And that's kind of my plan. And then that was going to replace this one. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be better. And then these two, you can see plus 542 damage. My damage is going to shoot up. It doesn't even matter that I'm not like this burning damage or ultimate skill damage, because I think I pulled this on my sorcerer. Basic skill. Like, I'm not even worried that 3 of the abilities aren't even really going to be useful for my build. This is this until I get higher ancestral. I mean, I'll still upgrade them because I'll keep them because they're level 64 ancestrals, but I'm not really worried about rerolling them right now, so. Either way, level 64, this gets changed. So what did I do? Okay, so my helmet was 7.7 armor and 8.3 crowd control duration. It had 9.3 cooldown reduction, so I gained like a 1.7 there. I lost a little bit of the crowd control though. And intelligence, but intelligence, like every 50 intelligence gives me 1 critical strike chance, so yeah, I changed in 2 items, lost me like 1.5 critical, but that's minor. Anyway, this one, the armor sucked because I lost like 7% of my armor but I got life. I got like 13-14% more life, so kind of makes up for it. Anyway, you know, we're trying to get max cooldown reduction here, so that was max, so I kept it. The armor I got, the other armor I had like cutthroat damage and 15% trap skill, intelligence again, and I don't remember what the last one was. Oh, crowd control and pyramid reduction, which isn't a big deal. It was on like 8%. Anyway, I got this and I was like, oh man, it gives more trap skill damage and a poison and physical. And I rerolled and got cold damage. I either had that option or like 3% armor. I was like, yeah, I'm not taking 3% armor. Anyway, so that's that. And I don't know if I upgraded this since last time. I think I did. I think I had this one when I was on. Yeah, so basically I wanted ones with higher subterfuge skills to give them increased poison trap damage and lower the concealment cooldown. And I was able to do that. It's actually 0.2 cooldown reduction lower than the other one, but it only made a difference of like 0.03 seconds on dash and shadow step. It was very minor, but it gave me overall Dexter 2 ranks of subterfuge, gave me a couple thousand more, like 10% more poison damage, and 0.8 seconds off concealment. So right now, only problem was it took me like 2 or 3 levels to actually equip it after I upgraded it because I didn't have another synergy. So I've only pulled 2 synergies. This one was 34%, and this one was 19%, but that's not really that big of a deal for me. So yeah, I got 12.17, and remember I'm getting 30% reduction if I use like dash or shadow step beforehand. So this drops off like 3.65. So I am down around 8.5 seconds on concealment most of the time. It gets vulnerable for 6 seconds. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, as long as you're getting the concealment off, I'm yeah, you know, there's gonna be like a lot of times I'm fighting a group on one side of the room and then I go drop poison on the other side of the room, or you know, like those middle rooms where they're really big. So I'm not getting vulnerable on everything, but I still got some room to grow here because I don't have any ancestral helmet or amulet, so I should still be able to get hard. You know, if I could have got a hard crest with 14% reduction, cooldown reduction. Anyway, what I'm saying is I should still be able to get this a little bit further. I should be able to get it down to 12. And also, it's only rank 8 right now. Calls, I don't have 3 points from the pants. Now, I did prove I got 2 pairs of pants that had +2 subterfuge skills. One of them was Poison Trap and I think Dark Shroud. One of them had the concealment, but the rest of it sucks, so I didn't keep it. Oh, I know what it was. It was only +1 rank, so I knew it wasn't going to get increased. So we are going to be looking for a plus poison trap plus concealment pants. Just like haven't proved it yet, but I'm hoping, like I know in sorcerers and necros they can get plus to multiple skill areas. I'm hoping we can get a +3 to agility and subterfuge skills. It would be really nice. And if someday we get a Harlequin Crest one day, we could get +5 to skills, or 4 from there. So you'd have level 15 concealment. So I'm saying I think you could actually get your concealment down consistently to like 8 seconds. Maybe 6 or 7. Basically you'd conceal, dash, conceal, dash. Oh, come on, dog. Get off my cord. Okay, so I also want to talk about this. So as I get rid of this stuff, I mean, some of it's like this ring I'm going to be keeping, but this stuff's going to go away. This bottom part of this tab, this stuff is this level 70 stuff, so I can't use it for right now. The bottom part of this tab is going to be for level 40-ish stuff that I'm keeping. So for one, we're probably going to be keeping all this because it's got +3 to the skills I want to keep for later. And in fact, I don't have a lower level synergy. So right now, one thing about upgrading my weapons is I don't have another surprise except for this level 44 version, which is this crap. It's like I don't even see a point in putting it on. So I want to keep this in the bank. I want to keep this Uncanny Treachery in the bank. It's a 35%. I have two. I got this one I'm going to use for my next upgrade. It's 30%. And then I have the perfect 45 for whenever I get a perfect item. This is a perfect escape artist. This is a perfect explosive verve. Hopefully I can get another one so I can save this one, but whatever. I got two cheats, but I'd like to keep the level 43 version. They're not perfect either way. They're just 1 point off. I got two tricksters. I'd rather put the 44 in the bank and keep the 60. This is just so, the reason I keep these lower level ones, if I make a build that wants to use that stuff, I don't have to wait till I find it. I'll have one in the 40s. I got 3 quickening fogs, so I can use this 0.26 one. I've got a 0.32 twice. This one's 44 and this one's 61. So I can use this at end game because it's close enough. And Ghostwalker, I still have never got higher than a 22 on any of this stuff. Any of this pulled. I got another 6-second. I thought I had another 6-second poison trap. This one I actually pulled yesterday. I thought I had one in the bank. Only thing I've got here that I can find is my original amulet. So that might be. We're still looking for a maxed out one of that. But at least we do have one to put on if we get a ancestral bow to upgrade to. And then this is Opportunist, which is level 59, so I can just upgrade straight to that. Alright, so this... The rest of this stuff is just basic, right? Let's see. I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this stuff over here. I don't want to use either one of those two things. Now, this weapon here does increase my attack power by like 10%. So watch, 32, 35, right? The problem is I have to go level it up. I'm getting a little bit concerned about all the leveling or upgrading I've been doing of the ingredients and the money. I only have to wait till 2 more levels to get. Like I've already went 2 levels with having that weapon and not using it. Or one. Yeah, I guess I got it at 61. I don't know if it's really worth it because the stats on it. I can't use stun. I can't use ultimate skill damage. And I can only reroll one of them. I just don't think overall it's that big of an increase. I've got this ring ready to go if I get a higher Edge Masters, but I think at this point I can just wait and use this one because that's my current plan. Okay, I pulled 2 of these last night. I didn't know what to do, and then today while I was going through, I realized I already have 2 of these. So what we have a level 70 45, and this is a level 61, and we have a level 38 version. Well, we can keep the level 38. I did have a max one that was lower level, but I think I used that on the sorcerer helmet when I upgraded my helmet in the 60s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have that anymore. Anyway, so this is a 40, level 61. And this is a 45. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to swap this out. Because we keep the lower level stuff in. Oh, wait, this says rogue only. Why does it say rogue only? Do I need to go through all these and see if there are any class specific ones? Alright, I'm not doing that right now. Okay, well, I guess we do not need to keep the 0.4. I'm considering about putting the explosive verve on the boots. Speaking of the boots, when I upgrade this, I don't have the other aspect, the Ghostwalker to put on there, and I have noticed the difference between not being able to move freely through enemies. There was a thing in the patch today about fixing Shadow Step, making you freeze if you cast an ability outside of your range. Hopefully that was why I was getting stuck a lot. And let's see. So this armor is damage reduction, trap skill damage, and then damage reduction and the regular damage. So I don't know if I want to keep that or not. I don't know what to do with this stuff right now. I mean, I guess I could just aspect that for later in case I need it. It's not perfect, but yeah, they're both level 61. So let's get rid of that one, and we'll aspect that one for later. Alright, so I have a perfect expectant here. It's level 28. I get an expectant here, which is also perfect, level 43. And then I've got a 9% for level 59, 9% level 61. So we'll just get rid of that. 32 seconds, I got better than that. I say I got two perfect ones up here. Level 57, we got a perfect one. And I think I've got another one, but I'm not going to look for it right now. I'm sorry, I had these last few items to go through before I got on. Yeah, we got this. We just have to see if we want that one. I did notice there's a lot of Dark Child ones here. Like this one, you get a free one every 3 seconds, and they increase your you get 4% increased damage reduction. So you get 5 of them, and it starts off at 8 each. So you could get 12% each times 5 would be 60% damage reduction. Then you'd get one every 3 seconds. You gotta be standing still though. I think there's a build that stands in puddles. Also, finally got the penetrating shot one, the flurry one. Oh yeah, I can get rid of this one because I realized while I was looking at it, going through my stuff last night, that's the same as the aspect. Yeah, the twisting blades one. So yeah, you'll notice that I didn't get that till 58. Got that at 59. Got this at 58 for the first time is what I'm talking about. This is the one at the poison pool, level 61. This one with critical strike from vulnerables, level 61. Level 61 for this one too. So yeah, I think some aspects may be tied to World Tier 3. Did I just not see this? Alright, we'll be ready to go here in a minute. Yeah, I did not see that anywhere. I thought we had this before. A low level one. There's a lot of things I'm like, did I get rid of this stuff? Because I swore we had that before. Okay, we're getting this because we don't really need it. Don't really need that one. And yeah, we got better versions of that. Yeah, we got a level 44 version plus the 2 perfects. And then Flurry, we'll double check that. 8%.
How can I help? There's that.
Alright, this good stuff will go in the bank. This will go possible upgrades, and we can't do anything with that one right now.
Don't ruin all that work.
Okay, so I got to get rid of these because I do not want to deal with code enchanted, even though the last couple times I've done it on the rogue it wasn't that bad. But these level 15s are so level 15s on World Tour 3 are still level 68s. That's 50 plus the tier is 3 plus 15. I'm still only 61. Excuse me. So they're still doing they're still over my level is what I'm saying. And then this one, the distance, have a 40% chance to slow targets. I hate that one. I mean, lightning storm isn't good either, but oh, I guess this has this has slowing projectiles too. Let's get rid of that. Resource doesn't bother us. Alright, before I do that, let me go see. I think there was a Legion event while I was sitting there talking, so. We might actually have to craft some sigils. Yeah, I know when I play. So basically what's happening is I'm playing for like 15, 20 hours. And then giving y'all like a half-hour update of what the hell happened. Because I can't just stream it the whole time. But at least you know that you can pretty much just skip ahead. The thing about YouTube videos, you can just skip ahead, so. I think I've done a 16. Alright, we should level up from this one. We got a while to go before we can unlock our next cliff, though. Like 4 levels, I think. Just stretching real quick. I didn't have good posture in the chair. Oh, and I don't know if it happened on stream a couple days ago, but like, I didn't get the butcher for multiple days, and then I freaking got him like 4 out of like 8 dungeons or some shit. I don't really like to kill everything, so it's not. There's a lot of guys over here, though. Why are they not? Oh, they're not moving because I'm stealth. Yeah, look at all that. This one was no fun when I was on like the spider one. I tell you that. But even though my poison damage has gone up, it's I could tell it's fallen off on these higher stuff. So.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, we're gonna go this way first. Yeah, the poison's getting there, it's just slow.
I'm not ready yet.
There we go.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, sometimes the poison just takes a while to get to him, but it does kill him. Oh, he's unstoppable. Try to get him to walk through it. Oh, he's vampiric. See how, so let's let me just go invisible here. While everyone dies to their shit, so you can't heal. Oh, I can't drop it out. Yeah, they're all gonna die, so. So one problem about this build is you can't, when you're doing easier content, you can't just drop poison and keep running, because, well, you don't get loot that way. That's what I'm saying. That was easy.
I need more time.
Remember my, it's better for me to come in with smoke grenade because it gives more, the 50% bonus damage. Let's go in stealth while everything dies. Oh, you still got a little bit left. Yeah, right, he'll want to stealth, so. Oh yeah, I know what this one is. It's one of all the fucking other, yeah, those dudes. You watch out for all the fly swarm. You know what? We're gonna go this way first. So you want to hit those guys so they stop dropping fucking swarms on your ass? So my things didn't kill him because that damage resistance dude was there. That's what happened. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to the dudes. Okay, I remember that. Yeah, lightning guys tear me up. Man, those guys are dead. Man, I'm afraid to even touch shrines anymore. It's like it's not worth... I don't know, is it worth fighting every fucking thing? Yeah, you gotta, seems like you gotta fight for them all the freaking time. I dropped a little too many of those. Oh, we got an Edge Masters, and it's the same as the Kodak, so... Could have made better use of that, but whatever. Didn't realize it was more off. There are some fights I've had where I take a lot of damage.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, yeah, that's handy. I don't know why it does that. this is the hard part. Okay, that's not the butcher. Wasn't ready to pull that guy out though.
Need time to do that.
Oh, that's not fun. Stealth up for a second.
I'm not ready yet.
Like I said, this isn't exactly easy. Still,
I need more time.
still not the greatest build going here. Dead now. Anyway, yeah, I'm still under leveled, so
We got separated. My friends were cut down.
yeah, you're screwed.
I won't last on my own. I'm not ready yet.
They never last.
I can't take anymore.
Oh, maybe they will. Like I never get. Oh, oh, you gotta kill waves. Okay, I wasn't even fucking reading that shit.
I'm not ready yet.
Wasn't paying attention because there was too many other things going on.
I need more time. I need more time.
Time to start playing around.
I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
Once I kill some of these guys, it'll be a lot easier. Alright, should be good now. Those guys should follow, so. Yeah, this I think getting here at the end.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Like I basically there's one of them die on their own. Yeah, this is the end guy. Oh, he's been parrot. Can you be a little careful?
My bags are full.
Really? I started leveling up control because when I unlock my other one, I'm gonna need it. So. That should be some good money at least. I was borderline around that 28 to 32 million for a while. Every time I upgrade.
And beautiful. Bless and thank you.
So I was playing the sorcerer today. I didn't even look at sacred gear. It doesn't really matter.
Very good. Thank you.
How can I help? I can break that down.
Nice. What else we got here? All right, slums blows. We don't want to do that. Reduce resistance, but that's not a big deal. Okay. What level is that? 17. We haven't done a 17 yet, so once we hit ancestral, like, even though I beat the capstone at 60, I've yet to go to world tier 4 because I feel like I'd be just too slow at doing anything. But yeah, the lowest one was 63. Where'd we click to? We click Cathedral, right? Okay. I know where that's at. Should I go fuck around with Hilltide? I know there's like 2 chests. One spawns here, and another one spawns like right here. I think I might just come around this way and work my way around. So the thing about Helltides is, I don't know if they fixed it, but there was a thing where you could go do it on like World Tier 3 and then go to World Tier 4 to turn it in. Alright, so that's not part of the Helltide. I think that's an event. Gotta watch out for freezing. realize I'd popped the stun early.
I'm not ready yet. What's this?
Oh yeah, it's an easy story quest. So that's why I'm not too worried about the renown on season, because you're gonna get a few drops every now and then from doing hell tides and shit. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a... Damn it, I'm an idiot. So then we will go back out. You know what, let's just wrap around. We'll go back around this way.
The burning hells draw near! Cast aside your decadent ways! Repent!
Can't really look at your map during this fucking part. Oh, there's a big nasty boss here. Probably on here. Alright, the fire should be gone now. Yeah, I'm not powerful enough to take on the 72s or whatever. I can do a 65. But... Oh yeah, we can do that guy.
I'm not ready yet.
Walking through the poison. Let him kill himself. Yeah, just come over here because there's a lot more mobs, easy to kill mobs. Well, I was thinking of down this area, but can't go down that quite that far, I guess. Alright, the other guy's gonna walk into it. I'm waiting for that dude. I'm just doing this for the explorer area here. It'd be smarter to go down the other way. Really, this one fucking thing? Yeah, it'd be smarter to go down that way. But we're gonna do it this way. Nope, I don't want to fuck undead. Actually, I think there is a lot of undead down here.
I need more time.
Oh, they don't want to take no for an answer.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, there's the it down here. Cool. A couple revenants. Okay, we can handle that.
I'm not ready yet.
Still only at 51? Goddamn. I don't think I killed that fucking slowly. Kill him with my grenades. Doesn't seem to be anyone else here. I mean, it's 3 o'clock, but it's not really that late. Last time I tried that, I had a problem finishing it. Let's see if we can kill everything in the area first. I mean, this stuff respawns, so. Damn it. Fire area sucks. It's like every 5 minutes or so it drops fire. It's annoying. Well, that one was worth it. It's worth it every now and then. Okay, so what we got going on here? Alright, first turn that off. Take as much damage as possible. Okay, they're good. Think it'll be enough to kill him? Probably not. Oh, he's available. I found out if you poison him, like, I think you'll still take the poison damage. I think he's dead. Alright, I need to get everyone to walk through the poison here.
I'm not ready yet.
Bye-bye. Okay, well that one wasn't too bad. I didn't get much for it, but... $518 tricksters. Level 60, was this level 61? 60, okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, thanks for teleporting into it. That helps.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm also doing this because I needed Forgotten Souls. Oh, you know what? I do know where this one is. There's a shaman up there gonna go kill. It just does not look fun, whatever's up here. Be real careful with my health.
I need more time.
I'm gonna guess there's a shaman or something up here. Nope, don't see anyone.
I need more time.
Listen, I'm just trying to pull him down into the poison. Let him kill himself. They don't need me. Alright, so there's a thing just over here normally, so I'm not 100% sure it's there. But can you just stay on this side? No, let's see. Yeah, it's been about 5 minutes. I think that's what the deal was with the fire. It's one thing you can't go AFK for, I know that. Oh, what's this dude?
I'm not ready yet.
There we go. Actually, I was just trying to open the thing up, not stuff. Alright, so let's see if this chest is up here. Now my damage is high enough to kill them normally from one poison if they don't have resistance or something. Where is that chest? I think it's there's two of them. I think one can spawn over here and one can spawn in this area. So
I'm not ready yet.
all right, this one's not here. Alright, we're about 5 minutes away from being done with this. Oh, we're gonna get another board soon. At least unlike my sorcerer, I actually know what the fuck I'm taking. Oh, you gotta go up the water, that's right. Can't remember if this is where the chest drops though. Might have to look it up. Actually, it's probably safe. So I just run over to this one. I know where it's at. This one's at. Surely I'll get 14 just running over there. So the question is, do I want to risk losing them all to try to go World Tier 4? Let's see if they fix it. I guess I need to find out one way or the other. Let's see where the chest is. There's a chance I risk dying.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time.
So you're wondering why I'm dashing so much, because I do drop grenades when I dash, so it just helps kill them a little quicker.
I need more time.
Oh, that's where we need to go. Man, they dropped a lot. Okay, not here. So I think I know the other place it will spawn. Just wait until the fire goes away. Yeah, it's right here. That's why it's easy just to come up here, because there's going to be one of those two spots.
I'm not ready yet.
Sure this bird doesn't charge at me. I don't know why I still picked them up, because I'm not planning on staying here. Oh shit, I forgot to change over. Oh well. I mean, I could grind out the 75. Let's find a 75 chest to test. Let me go clear some room first.
Father bless. What do you need?
Yeah, fuck it, I'm already here.
Came apart nicely. That's good salvage.
Oh, we don't want that. Level 62, 518. We have this one we want to put in the bank. This one we can use. Yeah, I'm not gonna go aspect that and spend like 200,000. That's for 9 damage. I don't think that we get Trickster all the time, so I don't think that one's hard to get. Besides, we're gonna be need one. It's like in the level 90s if we get up to that point anyway. Lucky hit chance isn't bad. Cold damage, physical damage, damage to injured enemies. I think we can do better than that. I'll look at these, but I'm pretty sure both of those are trash.
Come back if you need work.
Forgot my XP had worn off. Let me look at that real quick. And that needs to be sent off to the Necro.
An ambush. Damn these.
Oh shit!
This was Namran's chain.
I forgot to take the potion. Oh no, I did take the potion first. Okay, I don't know if it matters. So. No, we're gonna go do this before I take a break. I'll just take an extra minute or two on the break. Alright, so our goal here is to get the 75 and just find a 75 chest. Oh, there's an event.
I need more time.
Anyone nearby? Any players nearby? Alright, let's kill these guys first. So the guy can handle the damage.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
That went pretty easily there. Yeah, I don't know where the other chest spawns out here. I think there's one like down in the bottom, but nope, someone just died to a lunatic.
I need more time.
Trying to make them all walk through the poison. We're up to 58. I think I got unstoppable. I've been starting to notice that more often.
I need more time.
God damn it, I hate this shit. Alright, didn't mean to do that twice, but... Yeah, he did. He just didn't know yet. Oh yeah, we can kill that guy. Bye-bye. Alright, no, we just need... Oh, we don't need to find a mystery chest. We just need to find a chest. Yeah, we'll try that one. No, it's not hardcore.
I'm not ready yet.
No, I was working on getting all the characters level 50, and then I decided to try rogue build for fun. The rogue was the last character I was getting to 50. I got a sorcerer at 74, but they really aren't that fun anymore. I actually just wanted to test if I could, if you can still keep the stuff on world tier changing. So I'm gonna try that real quick. So I know a couple weeks ago I read that you couldn't grind out on world tier 3 and then change to world tier 4. And I did do the capstone at level 60. But I wanted to get a few more levels of XP before I went into 4. I might... Well, I'm playing a lot of non-meta builds. I'm charged boat. And I've been unable to get Raiment of the Infinite for one. Like, I just got Frostburn today, but I pulled it on my rogue. I don't know, I just don't feel like it's fun, but it seems to be... It could just not be a sorcerer problem, but it just feels like it's slow. Alright, so it looks like this still works. I mean, I didn't actually get an ancestral from it, but... No, I like my sorcerer leveling up, but it most definitely... I felt like, well, since I've been leveling up this rogue, even with a very unorthodox build, this rogue is doing things under-leveled compared to the sorcerer. So, I mean, I'm also, because I'm not running an ice shards, or even before that, the Arclash build. I mean, I use Arclash with charge boat, but I'm not an Arclash specific build. I think that's part of the problem is I'm not running a meta build, so.
Fair trade.
Just give me 2 ranks of concealment and poison trap on the same pair of pants, please. I need to stop by the bank and look at this other stuff I pulled. Pretty sure they're duplicates, like in this trash. Yeah, that's 3.4, level 58. Alright, so get rid of that one. You mean the ice shard? I mean, I'll watch videos. I see what they can do. But I also, I've been gathering up stuff lately for my sorcerer to possibly switch over to Blizzard, but I watched the ice shard videos, and it looks like it's a lot of same as. So this rogue was rapid fire build up until level 39. Seems like our shards is similar to using rapid fire. You just hit multiple times a single target. And basically what I'm saying is it didn't look like something that enjoyable to me, so I just I don't know. I've got some gloves with +3 dice shards if I decide to swap to it. But as of now, I'm having more fun on the rogue, so I'm leveling it up. Yeah, unfortunately, until they put a search function in here, this is what I do every time I have to go to the bank. Angler Sovereign. Okay, so that's the same one, 39%. I'm not keeping 2 of those. Oh, cool. It's right next to it. So that one's basically almost perfect, so I don't need another one. Alright, we'll go trash those.
Father bless. What do you need?
Yeah, I mean, look, I've done, I used to play a game, Dungeons and Dragons Online, right? MMO. I played it on and off for 15 years. And then a couple years ago, I decided to quit, mostly. I did go back a little bit and help a friend who had came back to the game, but mostly I quit the game because during those 15 years of playing MMO, I'd skipped a lot of other games. Like, I've never really played Fallout or Mass Effect because, well, MMOs soak up a lot of time. So since then, I've got to experience some games I didn't even know that were coming out because there weren't things on my radar, like Elden Ring, Hades. I've also played some more Tales, Celesta, a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, even though it's early access, still for another month. And I've had a lot more fun not devoting to this one game. But what I'm getting here is in DDO, I still, Dungeons & Dragons Online, I had some world first. There's times where I like doing meta, and there's times where I flower sniff. Like a couple days ago, I was in the tutorial tavern looking at all the artwork, and by artwork I mean like walking over here, scrolling in, like, oh, what's this written on here? Oh, look, this is bubbling. So I consider myself a flexible gamer. Is that I don't fit one style. Sometimes I do very casual stuff. Sometimes I do very hardcore stuff. But for Diablo 4, I decided I was probably going to go power gamey for the season. So for the preseason here, I just wanted to kind of casual. I also like to build things. well, I call myself a builder. So I make builds, and most of the time, they're not very powerful. I still optimize them, but I like trying things like themes. So, well, my builds right now, they're not meta. Well, maybe my Necro sort of is. It's not Bone Spear, but it was doing minions, but it also had the Blood Mist and Corpse Explosion. And anyway. But after I unlocked all the renown points, leveling up to 50, like with the 10 free skill points and stuff, and having a couple pieces, like already having the aspects unlocked. I mean, I didn't unlock all of them, but it wasn't hard to like go, oh, I need these 3 or 4. Let me go get them before level 25. A lot of the game was so much easier, and it didn't matter that I was playing a top-end build, because you really don't need to until you get higher level. And since I wasn't exactly planning on getting to level 100, because I have some other games I got to get done before Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. And well, I'm still going to plan on playing this season, but anyway, you'll have to excuse me. So here's the deal. I'm disabled vet, and I have a bad back, and I normally try to take a break and stand up for about 5 minutes every hour. And according to this, I've been streaming 103 minutes, and I said I was going to finish the Helltide and then take a break. So I understand if you leave. I know I don't really consider myself a streamer, traditional streamer, because I know leaving, going AFK is bad for that. But thanks for stopping by if you do leave. But I have to take a break for my health. If you did see like my about section of the, I'm pretty sure my YouTube description, it says I have to take frequent AFKs. So excuse me for about 4 or 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. If you're still here, I could have showed you the beard. Build. Even if you're not, I'll explain it anyway. So basically 2 points is to unlock Being I had 10 skill points when I made the character, it was pretty easy to go straight into, well, actually, I started off with rapid fire, let's saying. Damage reduction for close. This had to spend an extra point. Oh, God. Dog's on my mouse cord again. The wife's not here. Normally the dog sleeps with the wife at this time, but yeah, it's almost 4 o'clock here, so I gotta be getting to bed. Anyway, I had to spend an extra point to unlock the next tier. So this does from extra speed. Is either a speed or healing to. Anyway, I just was curious because I had this idea like 3 weeks ago. If you could just make like a ninja type build. And at level 39, I was like, I've got like, I'd planned out the skills and stuff. And I was like, I got like 70% of the aspects. Let me go ahead and give it a shot. It sucked. It really sucked at level 39. It took me like 2 or 3 levels just to get a feel for the timings and stuff. It really didn't. I mean, it got a nice boost. I was able to beat the capstone level 44, but oh, it was so slow. It was like 45 minutes to get through there. But I was pretty happy with myself to get the challenge of it beat. And then the good thing was, like, because I'm in stealth a lot, I wasn't dying. It's just they couldn't kill me fast, and I couldn't kill them fast. Anyway, I was able to start getting some sacred weapons at like level 45 to 47. And then spend my Paragon points helped a lot. And then, yeah, since then, I was able to beat the Elias at level 60. I died. Well, lunatics blew me up a couple times, and then the big gorger dudes killed me. The named ones killed me twice each, but Elias himself didn't get me. But yeah, I think I was in that fight for like 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, basically the theory is I just run the 3 agility skills, and then Poison Trap does most of the damage. Lately, I've been upgrading gear in my 50s here, and just in the 60s, constantly upgrading my helmet and amulet for more cooldown reduction. I have not spec'd for cooldown reduction here, because I don't think I got enough lucky hit to do that. I did not spec for more crit, because most of my damage is coming from Poison Trap, which I'm pretty sure can't crit. So I had a choice. I kept the dodge and the healing, and I find that more effective right now than the critical. Also the cooldown. And then here, more poison damage. Poison, make them do less damage. More damage to enemies that are chilled, because I have caltrops on chill. Just more movement speed, because I don't use resource, then I'm permanently have 15% increased movement speed. And then, like, there's no good, this is the best one, I think, here, because you get the cooldowns every now and then. Could maybe use this one. Problem is direct damage is only 23% of the original damage, which means the only direct damage skills I have is these 3. So yeah, that's the build. Right now I'm working on it. Yesterday I went through and actually planned out all my Paragon. I was using exploit up until like last level, but then I decided that I don't think it was as useful, because poisoning damage takes a lot of time, like 9 seconds for it to go through, right? I wasn't killing things within 3 seconds, so most of my concealment is providing my vulnerability. So I'm going to be taking 6 trees. The last one's just going to barely get in the last glyph. So I'm going to be taking snare because it increases my radius. I have that in right now, even though it's going to get moved to another tree. I have Bane, chance for poison to do double damage, increase poison damage. I did level exploit, but I don't need it now. This one's going to give me a lot of damage to crowd control. Won't do much for bosses, but it's going to give, the way I got it planned out, I think it was like 130% more damage than the 20% to Dust Under Frozen. Versatility, that goes in the last one just to get the 15% increased damage, because none of my skills are basic or core. Which is also going to give me a lot of armor and damage to elite, because that's just the tree that I found that worked best for that. Ambush, because I think, well, I have the aspect that gives my caltrips or smoke grenade as a trap skill. So if I hit stuff with smoke grenade, then they should take more damage from poison. I hope that's the way it works. I mean, there's so much lack of information in this game. And then the last one, I wasn't planning on it, but I was looking through it. It was a tree that had a lot of dexterity, like 75 dexterity that I could get when it's fully maxed out. I was like, yeah, damage to chilled targets. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be good against bosses, but it also gets the increased chill effect. So that's the build. It didn't really start coming together until I got a lot of cooldown reduction. Like now I got 11% here. I got 3 ranks to subterfuge skills plus cooldown reduction. I'm hoping I can get both sets here. I have yet to see an amulet with both sets on it though. Boots, I got caltrips and dash plus max evade. And then here I got poison trap. I have seen pants that can have 2 subterfuge skills. So I want poison trap for the damage and concealment for the cooldown. And then gloves has trap skill cooldown reduction. Right now I don't have a lot of defense. I'm not using disobedience right now, or might, because I can't use might, so I don't use basic attack. And this armor I got just caused the poison and trap skill damage, but I don't have a lot of defenses right now. But the good thing is I heal every time I go in stealth, and I have 2 ways to go in stealth, and my concealment's down to 12 seconds. But the key part of this thing is the aspect of synergy. So when I use an agility skill, and then that makes my next subterfuge skill reduce 30% cooldown, right? So as long as I use one of the other 3 before concealment, it's going to drop it down by 30%. Right now I've got this down from 20 seconds to 12 seconds. So I can get it down to about 8.5 as long as I like dash or shadow step before it. And then this skill, I have yet to get a perfect one. So when you're in stealth, you can drop multiple poison traps, and they stack. So anyway, I thought the build was going to be complete trash, and I tried it out. It started that way, and I stuck with it. And now it's just slow. It's not meta, but it still works. And I'm hoping, like I said, I still got I've been saving up like some perfect aspects for later. That once I get into the ancestrals and get more cooldown reduction and stuff, and get my glyphs and everything up, I should start seeing some pretty massive poison damage. Because like right now, it's showing for you. This changes based on if it's showing the bows or the swords as the main weapon, but even if it showed the other one right now, it would be 5,000. 35,000 is a lot of damage for a big AoE. But I'm not going to be surprised if that goes up to like hundreds of thousands of damage by end game. Yeah, I know other builds are doing millions, but whatever. Okay, where was I? I think I had a... didn't I have a dungeon set up already? I thought I had a dungeon set up already. Alright, we're not yeah, I used one. Alright, now I gotta find it was Cathedral, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, I lost it because I logged off. That's what happened. Okay, so I guess we're gonna craft some sigils. Because I'm up to 16s now. I also could maybe swap over to tier 4. Yeah, I think I will, because I was trying to do around 62, 63, so we're going to do that. So I think we'll do that and see if we can get, just do a tree reward. Oh, I'm already on 4, that's why. I wonder if I go back to 3 if it's going to show me my, yeah, because it wasn't this one. Yeah, it's not going to show it, I guess. Oh, well. Alright, so what we got here for the tree? Alright, so this is the, other than the capstone, this is the first time I'm doing World Tier 4. So we're just gonna see if we can kill some guys. Oh, actually, I don't know if people know this, you can track it. Go ahead and drink a potion. Yeah, I don't really care too much about this right now. If I'm having too much problem, I'm gonna try to find a bigger potion. Alright, looks like I'm gonna be drinking some potions. I also gonna need to watch out for like crossbows. Oh, that was easy. This stuff's gonna die. It's just running around.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
The good news is I can't do much when I'm stealth.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm going to stealth just to get healed. He must be down here.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I'm not having that much problems killing this. I mean, you just come out here. I'm not trying to... I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. Alright, so... You missed this guy's corpse? Is it on the other side? I wonder if it's... Shit, it may be way at the bottom. Yep, that's what it was. So this one thing this build wants to do is try to make them walk through the poison, of course. Oh, I accidentally did my days. Didn't mean to. Alright, let's go kill this guy. Drop them all to make sure he dies. Oh, maybe not. Said I have to be a little careful here.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I thought I had him. Let's see. Are they gonna reset? Oh, damn it! He was gonna poison to die. I think I started the whole thing over. No, I don't. He does these through concealment. Not every character does that. That's probably enough to kill him right there. Let's hide. Alright, let's head up to the next one. XP's coming in quicker, for sure.
I need more time.
Didn't mean to drop my grenade.
I need time to do that.
Yeah, I've got my cooldowns low enough. It's like I can kind of spam stuff. That's why it was so important to get all my oh shit. You can see my poison or healing go off. That's why it was so important to get all my poison stuff down. Or cooldown reductions. Alright, we gotta find the dude first. Alright, there's not a thing for an event over here. I just gotta find a.
I need more time.
They're all dead. Oh, I don't want to fight these guys. They're gonna blow me up.
I need more time.
Damn it. Oh, that was probably from that guy's. I don't think I saw a blow up guy. Yeah, so I'm a little low here for the Am I gonna get the kill for this? Someone's killing the guy right now.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he's gone. Hopefully I got it. Yeah, I did. All right. Oh, isn't there gonna be a bandit one? We should do that one. It's only like 35 bandits. It's not too bad. I think that's my board unlock. Oh. Okay, there it goes. Let's see what's up with that. Hey, there's an altar down there I didn't get.
I'm not ready yet.
Make them come to me.
I need more time.
Oh, they want you? Oh. I thought I was dead there. Like, I literally thought, I just looked at my bar to see I wasn't dead. Alright, we got, like 6 things from that. Alright, let me go, get this board figured out. Oh, wait, do we... Okay, I was gonna say. I'm not gonna know what board it is until I put it on out there, so... I'm pretty sure that's not it. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, that's the one that goes at the end. You come up from here, you get this stuff, and just get the armor. So it's not the first 2. Oh, this sounds right. This one either goes on the left or right side. I think this is the one that goes on over here. And I come in from this way. Grab this, and then I come out. No, I come in from here. Let's see, is there going to be 75 decks here? Because I think this is the one. Yeah, so that's the right one. Okay, so it's not that one. I know I'm not using that one, so... I do take this one at the end. I don't really need it right now because I don't have a high crit chance. But I don't stop to get any of these other ones. Like, I don't need marksman stuff or ultimate stuff or imbuement. Alright, so whatever one I'm doing here, I remember it goes up and around. No, I'm just gonna look it up. Give me a second, pull up my calculator. Alright, it's exploit weakness with the glyph on the top right. So it's gonna just come up through here. Oh yeah, I would remember that when I saw it. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get this movement speed. Damage to elites would be nice. If I do that, I have to give up the other, like the last tree, which is the 15% base damage. Plus, it also has damage to elites in it, so. Now, I could get this damage reduction from vulnerable enemies, but there's multiple damage reductions that I can't get, so it's the same thing with this, all this vulnerable damage. I don't think I was, no, I think I do take this one. I can't, yeah, because I don't take this. I come down, I get these ones. I can't get the damage reduction or this one. Okay, well, from here we just come up to get the glyph, and then we're going to get vulnerable damage. And this intelligence, we don't even have to bother with that until we get this glyph upgraded. This is where snare's going to go. So I can put control here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to put that there. Plus, I have to have at least 25 intelligence. So I got 10 unlocking it. 15 there, so that's 11 points. 12, 13. 13. And I'll need one more intelligence. So I guess I'll have to come out to here to get it. So 16 more points before I can get that stuff moved around. Like 20 before I can come out and get the vulnerable damage. Like 360 strength, which is not too bad. Let's see, I'm almost got the dexterity. 17 more. Yeah, I'll get 15 right there. Yeah, so I'll get that. Is there anything else I'm close to? No, I already had everything. Still haven't pulled any ancestrals, did we? I mean, the tree can give us ancestrals, can it? What's the reset timer? 16 minutes. I'm probably going to head out shortly after I finish this. I might do one more thing, but yeah, before 5 a.m. Say about the time this XP pot wears off. Oh, I can get trapped.
I need more time.
Hey, we got an ancestral sword. Well, we won't need this at all then. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm just worried about the base damage right now. I mean, technically I could go gamble on the sorcerer since they're 74. They can gamble for ancestral items, so... Oops.
We got separated. My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
Oh, you ain't lasting anyway.
I'm not ready yet.
Not sure I'll last.
Is there no end?
Make sure I get the race.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah. Oh, the third wave's gonna start then.
I'm not ready yet.
It's weird. I only do like 3 waves on them. Ooh, here we go. She doesn't change because it's using other stuff right now. Well, anyway, when I hit 64, I got 2 new daggers or swords to use anyway, so that's why I was just grinding up to like 63 before hitting this. I was just doing Nightmare Dungeons anyway. No, I don't want to fight right now.
I need more time.
12 minutes isn't much time to go find another place to go do this stuff. Well, getting from 62 to 70 will be a lot easier in World Tier 4 as far as the XP per mob, but yeah, I'm not going to go do all the rituals. I'm not going to have time for that. So let's just try to run up and get like one. Is there a lot of those? Like the horses have problems jumping over? Or is this me? I don't know. is that a ritual or a thing? Oh, it's the thing. Alright, perfect. Let's kill the guys first. Let's not make that mistake again. But, maybe I can't get enough of these to kill. Where I get the 26 there. Oh, I need to repair. I don't die enough to think about it. Oh, here we go. Multiple, huh? Let's just focus on one. Oh, he's taking a... Oh, he hit what? No, he's gonna die.
I'm not ready yet.
So sometimes when you drop Poison Trap, it immediately activates. These guys, let's walk around a stealth throw when I'm done. Alright, we gotta turn this in at, not the rituals. Alright, 8 minutes to get 50 more of these. Alright, that was my computer. That was the game slowing down. Yeah, I already completed that. Must be someone else getting a kill bonus. Back about poison. I think I want to make it, but it's gonna be a little tight on the last part there. Let's see if we can pull some more guys up over here.
I'm not ready yet. That's not gonna work.
There we go. That'll be enough. So even if I'm stealth, the shock still seems to hit me. There we go. Got it done. Alright, let's see if we can get some ancestral stuff, but I'm gonna guess not. Yeah, my swords had got pretty far out dated there. I mean, they're from level 47, 48, so. Yeah, I find the tree gives you stuff that's like 10 levels below you, so I don't normally worry too much about the tree, but you know, it's still good XP too.
I can break that down.
So this is literally 1 point over the codex. I am not going to keep it. Not worth it. It's not worth spending 200,000 or whatever to extract it for 1% speed occasionally. Alright, well that kind of sucked. I can upgrade this. Well, I don't know if it's worth upgrading knowing that I'm a little over a level from my level 64 stuff. And yeah, so let's go ahead and delete this. And we can go ahead and delete this now that we've outleveled that. I got a feeling we're going to be getting rid of this stuff too, because it's sacred. So I think I'm probably going to get rid of this bow. It's nice that it's ancestral. The problem is I don't really have, I mean, I've only got that one poison trap imprint. Okay, I'll figure it out later. Okay, but we're gonna get rid of this because we've already got outpowered it and we don't need to aspect. We're just waiting on these level 64 ancestrals. Excuse me. Also, remember we're gonna overwrite this poison trap one so we don't have a backup. Oh, you know what? I should go gamble. Should I gamble? Yeah, so I need more synergy, so I don't want to gamble on the sorcerer. I mean, I'm gonna need another synergy later for sure. That was fine. That's fine. But if I'm gonna start is getting ancestral items, I'm gonna need to see. I've already got a quickening fog, right? Right, I've got that. That I can just imprint, so that's not an issue. Boots, I have this one. I really need another one, but I guess offensive stuff is the main thing here because I need a surprise. I need infiltrators. Alright, let's get rid of these two first.
Father bless. What do you need? You can take what's left.
I don't know, for being a 17-point difference, it sure isn't much more powerful. I mean, I have to re-roll. I can only re-roll the imbued or the ultimate. Neither one helps me. I mean, this one had basic skill and core skill, so I guess, and imbued. I guess I didn't get much of that. The main thing I got from this was it had crazy damage per second, so. Alright.
Thank the light you're here. My boy, I think he's possessed.
Take a chance, wanderer.
Alright, so I think we do gloves. Because we need a Edge Masters, we need a surprise, we need synergy, that's offense, I believe. I wish it told you what type it was. Like at the bottom left, next to sell value, if it showed, you know, just the symbol, like the same you get for Nasmix.
Very nice.
Do this about like 12 times.
Been answered?
We did get an Edge Masters, but damn. I mean, it is better than print, but shit.
Oh, bad. It seems your prayers have been answered.
So they fixed it. So I mentioned that there was some way to trick the system. So the things like this that you it was based on character level, it's supposed to be based on item level, and you could have like a level 100 go make an item for you, which would be bound to count, then passed off, and they would get the level 100 version of the thing. So you were I think what was happening was people were getting like leap quake barbs with 2000 damage when they leaped, kind of things, from level like 5.
Very.
Okay, that's not even a rogue item.
Fair bit of magic. Not much, is it? Fair bit of magic. It seems your prayers have been answered.
Nothing. Alright, well, I will go through all this stuff off stream, but now you I think I'm gonna continue doing nightmare dungeons. Yeah, we're getting rid of that one, and this goes to the bank. We can use this, I don't really care. I think I'm gonna go back to tier 3 and grind out nightmare dungeons until level 64. Once I get those new swords. I mean, unfortunately, I can't make this pick which weapon type I want. It works based on what your, I think, last one was used. But none of these should be using. I don't know if this is like Caltrips's counts as ranged, and these should count as using your swords. So is it, do I need to I don't know. Like it should just use your overall, right?
Came apart nicely.
Edge Masters is so hard to get. I hate getting rid of that. But all right, like I said, I'll figure that out on my own. Well, like I said, I'll be able to clear up a few of these items later. Yeah, and then repair while I'm here. And let's go do sigils, and then I'm going to bid.
Your
injured each day.
I have not made any use of that +4 potion capacity. I've never gone down below, like, I think 6, maybe 5. There's no way I've ever got down to the last 4.
No witchcraft here. Only honest magics.
Yeah, I will not do. I did cold enchanted originally on this build. It sucked with the sorcerer, but it wasn't too bad with this character. But still, I'm not doing slowing projectiles. We will do that even though it's a level 18. Yeah, I think we'll try moving into 18 range. Oh, I was gonna try. Let's see, reroll this. But I still can't get rid of my imprint. Like I said, I've only got really one backup. So I'm not getting rid of my level 60 ancestral ring, and for some reason I don't have any more of these. I thought I did. But... Alright, damage days is fine. Execute's fine. I would say even if I use this on another character, I'd probably get live without the ultimate skill damage. Although that's death trap, isn't it? I don't like. I mean, if I was a regular character, I'd probably get rid of the chance to execute. But oh well. I guess we'll take dexterity. That's the universal one. One thing my sorcerer doesn't have is a lot of intelligence on her gear, which would probably increase her attack power by like 10-20%. Alright, this should be a much better increase because of the dexterity. 300 exactly. Alright, well, like I said, I tried to gamble for the thing, but didn't get it. So we can leave that to the side, and then I have to hold on to those. Okay. I doubt I will stream tomorrow, or at least Diablo. I probably won't be streaming it. I am going to, like I said, I'm trying to get the rogue to ancestral gear, getting world tier 4. I'll probably still have to go into 3 for Legion events and bosses, because there's no way I'm going to be fighting a level 90 boss. Well, we did find out tonight, we did test that the Hell Tides do let you do the Hell Tides and then swap over. Although, we only tested that on a regular chest, so we didn't get, to see if we could get 4 or 5 Ancestrals. So hopefully we can get some items that are kind of end-game-ish power level. But yeah, I'll keep working on the tree. I'll go, like I said, I'm going to go back and work on the sigils and try to get up to, probably just go back and forth. Because if I can do like Nightmare Sigils 18 without the Ancestral Swords at 64 I'll get, then surely I can start doing 21s when I hit 64. And I don't think it's going to take me that long to catch up to the Sorcerer if I really tried. Anyway, it's late. I'm going to go take care of what I need to take care of and get to bed. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice to have someone to talk to, even if it was only 15 minutes. Anyway, have a good day.